Hello, welcome to King Info. Today we are going to hear the story of Yakuza. The Yakuza originated during the Tokugawa shogunate with two separate groups of outcasts. The first of those groups were the tekiya, wandering peddlers who traveled from village to village, selling low-quality goods at festivals and markets. Many tekiya belonged to the bōryokudan social class, a group of outcasts, or non-humans, which was actually below the four-tiered Japanese feudal social structure. In the early 1700 seconds, the tekiya began to organize themselves into tight-knit groups under the leadership of bosses and underbosses. Reinforced by fugitives from the higher classes, the tekiya started to participate in typical organized crime activities such as turf wars and protection rackets. In a tradition that continues to this day, tekiya often served as security during Shinto festivals and also allocated stalls in the associated fairs in return for protection money. Between 1735 and 1749, the shogun's government sought to calm gang wars between different groups of tekiya and reduce the amount of fraud they practiced by appointing oyabun, or officially sanctioned bosses. The oyabun was allowed to use a surname and to carry a sword, an honor previously allowed only to samurai. Oyabun literally means foster parent, signifying the boss's positions as the heads of their tekiya families. The second group that gave rise to the Yakuza was the bōryokudan, or gamblers. Gambling was strictly forbidden during Tokugawa times and remains illegal in Japan to this day. The bōryokudan took to the highways, fleecing unsuspecting marks with dice games or with hanafuda card games. They often sported colorful tattoos all over their body, which led to the custom of full-body tattooing for modern-day Yakuza. Since the end of World War II, Yakuza gangs have rebounded in popularity after a lull during the war. The Japanese government estimated in 2007 that there are more than 102,000 Yakuza members working in Japan and abroad, in 2,500 different families. Another feature of Yakuza culture is the tradition of yubitsume, or severing the joint of the little finger. Yubitsume is performed as an apology when a Yakuza member defies or otherwise displeases his boss. The guilty party cuts off the top joint of his left pinky finger and presents it to the boss. Additional transgressions lead to the loss of additional finger joints. The largest Yakuza syndicates operating today are the Kobe-based Yamaguchi-gumi, which includes about half of all active Yakuza in Japan. The Sumiyoshi Kai, which originated in Osaka and boasts about 20,000 members, and the Inagawa Kai, out of Tokyo and Yokohama, with 15,000 members. The gangs engage in criminal activities such as international drug smuggling, human trafficking, and arms smuggling. Interestingly, after the devastating Kobe earthquake of January 17, 1995, it was the Yamaguchi-gumi who first came to the aid of victims in the gang's home city. Likewise, after the 2011 earthquake and tsunami, different Yakuza groups sent truckloads of supplies to the affected area. Although the police are making serious efforts to suppress Yakuza activity in Japan these days, it seems unlikely that the syndicates will disappear entirely. They have survived for more than 300 years, after all, and they are closely entwined with many aspects of Japanese society and culture.